Who is Gabriel Fernandez? He was a playful, adorable boy, and always he wanted the best for everyone, including his mother. He was 8 years old when he died. He was declared dead on May 24 of 2013 at 2:52 p.m. He was raised by his uncle and boyfriend. The photos, it can be seen that they were very happy years for little Gabriel. At age of 3, he went to live his grandparents, and more or less 3 months before dying, he went to live with his mother and friends and boyfriend. Gabriel's death. He was tortured by his mother, Peter Fernandez, and his stepfather, Isauro Aguirre, for a period of about 3 months until they both murdered him. On the night of the murder, Gabriel, Pearl's boy called 911 and reported that a boy had fallen out of the bed and he was having a cardiac arrest, at which point Isauro was asked to perform CPR until the paramedics arrived. It's hard on the call when he does absolutely nothing of what they ask. The paramedics say that it was unforgettable because when they came to help the little dead man, they tried to help him, and they increasingly realized that the boy had more and more injuries. When they take a minor to the ambulance, a family member usually gets up, especially if it's a son, but his time, the 8 years old, left alone. He was connected to machine on one day, and the other was disconnected because he was in a induced coma. Everyone tried to save his life, but he had so many injuries that it was not possibility. Suffering an autopsy. The child slept and stayed most of the time in a piece of a furniture. Pearl had coffee her ankles and covered his mouth with socks so that he couldn't lose help, and sometimes cover his eyes with a scarf. His autopsy lasted 2 days, something quite rare compared to the others. This because The boy had uncountables injuries. The coroner was amazed at all the atrocities. 87 days before he died, he had written letters saying that he wanted to be wounded by this pain and suffering. They beat him so many times until he was killed that the boy wondered. Someone else wants me or love me? Why is it that you call to have stepfather makes me this? There is someone who protects me? Where are my grandparents? Where are my teachers? There is someone in the world that I want and love me? Sorry, Mom. I'm going to go well.
I'm going to talk about judgment and how was the case handled. Pern and his boyfriend Isauro were arrested and charged with first-degree murder with aggravated torture. In the LA District Attorney's Office announced that it would ask the death penalty. The prosecutor in charge of the case was John Hatomi. Isauro's lawyer, unable to deny the evidence of the case of Gabriel's death, based his defense on arguing that the fatal beating was not premeditated, but the result of an attack of anger, and asked the members of the jury to claim his crime for second-degree murder. He didn't convict them. Isauro Aguirre was sentenced to death and awaits execution at the San Quentin prison in California. The legal process didn't end there. Social workers like Stephanie Rodriguez, Patricia Clement, Gregory Merritt, and Kevin Bond were formally charged with child abuse and forgery of public records in 2017. All for already being fired shortly after Gabriel's death. And that's it. Lucy and I agreed to present this case because we have a tool like Netflix to know more about this case, and we realized that it was not a normal case of that happened in Colombia, that it was very sad case about child abuse, and we recommended that you watch the series in Netflix. And this is the series, and that's it.